Well, hi Pisces, welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for your weekly reading. It's going to be, what is my ex thinking? So, if you feel compelled, please like, subscribe, and share. I have shuffled these cards really good. I'm going to give them 3 more shuffles. And then we're going to have a 2-part reading. Come on now, don't slip away from me. Kind of new cards. I'll give that another shuffle. Okay, Pisces. What is my ex thinking? Wow, this card just came up for Aquarius in their highest energy. So Pisces. Wow, okay. So the overall energy of this whole reading is the 6 of Wands. This is about celebration, about achievements. Sometimes it's about engagement. Let's read around this card. Let's find out what's going on here. Up here in your highest energy is the Empress. Male or female, this is lovely energy. There might be Libra, in your chart or around this reading. But more importantly, it's about, well, if you're a parent, you're an excellent parent. You are very loving and nurturing and kind and thoughtful and considerate, and I could just go on and on. You have so many great qualities about you. So, the universe likes to remind people of this sometimes. Also, I like to point out that whoever you get involved with, whoever is going to be a good, lasting partner for you, must have some of these same qualities, all right, when you're the Empress. Otherwise, you will not be happy. It is right next to the Ace of Pentacles. So this is about security, commitment, stability. So I feel like this is something that you needed from the relationship that perhaps you weren't getting, because it's right next to the 2 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles is confusion over this. You're just like, am I ever going to have security and stability? Is there ever going to be a commitment? Where is this going? It's confusion. So under the Empress is the 9 of Wands in your energy. So this card in your energy, you just like reached your wit's end. You felt like you were dragged through the mud in this relationship. It's sitting right next to the 6 of Wands, which is under the Ace of Pentacles. So that is about commitment, which I don't think you got. Maybe you were offered. Maybe you were in a commitment, but I don't think so. I feel more like people were proud that you were able to move forward on your own. People are proud. They're proud here. There was a lot of confusion around this. I can read this in a couple different ways. So let's do both ways in your energy, because this could be a mixed reading. On one hand, you could have been in a commitment with this person, the ex. And other people might have celebrated that with you and saw you as a couple and in a committed, stable relationship. But I think that's only what it was on the surface, because there's too much confusion right here, next to the Ace of Pentacles. On the other hand, it could be that you never got your commitment. You never got the stability that you were waiting for and wanted in this relationship. Either way, you reached your wit's end on this relationship. Okay? I have the Hermit on the other side of the 6 of Wands. The Hermit is a card for Virgo. So Virgo might be in your chart someplace, might be in their chart someplace. But in your energy, this is you reaching out over all this confusion about what is your path forward. You know, you want to move forward, but what is your path forward? The Hermit shining the lantern on the Six of Wands. So that kind of tells me what is your path, that you're asking for your path forward from this commitment or expecting a commitment. Now we're in their energy. The Judgment card is in their highest energy. This is a spiritual lesson. Wow. Why? So you were a part of their spiritual lesson. Sometimes that's just doesn't feel fair, but you know, somebody usually is a part of someone else's spiritual lesson. It's right below the Nine of Wands in their energy. So this spiritual lesson has really dragged them through the mud. They are really tired of going through this spiritual lesson. So if they're that tired, they're having a hard time learning it. Maybe they're learning it now. I have the Hangman right next to the Judgment card. They've actually reached out to the universe for guidance and enlightenment. This is what I call the card of enlightenment. The head is all lit up. So they needed some clarity. It's right under that Six of Wands, and it has to do with commitment. It has to do with engagement, security, stability. Other people saw you as a couple either way. And I really think they're reaching out about this. I think they're getting their spiritual lesson. And I think it's only because they've reached this Nine of Wands energy. When you reach the Nine of Wands, you got to wake up. You got to do something to change, to get out of that energy. You can't just stay in that forever. So on the other side of the Hangman is the Chariot. This is under the Hermit. They were seeking guidance forward too. They're seeking guidance. They want to move forward fast. And I'm not sure if they want to move forward fast on their own, or if they want to come back and fulfill a commitment to you, or make a commitment to you. It's one of the two here. We'll take out the second half of this reading. One more. Let's see what we have. Pisces. Okay. Up here in your highest energy is the Four of Wands. Yes, they are a soulmate. See the 1111? That means they were a divine soulmate. This is also a card of marriage. I think maybe you were in a commitment. Either way, you're expecting one. And they really are a soulmate, okay? Doesn't mean you have to be with them. We all have lots of soulmates out there. But they were a divine soulmate. And this is how you were feeling. And you really kind of expected to have this commitment, living in the same home. Maybe you were already married to them too. This Four of Wands is sitting right next to the High Priestess. The High Priestess tells me that your intuition was telling you something. This is a card of knowing and intuition, and it's sitting right next to this Devil card. You know, there might have been someone else. You know, I don't see any other cards that say that there was someone else. I guess they could have been entertaining someone else, but it's mostly whatever it was toxic. This situation became toxic for whatever reasons, okay? You know, I think there was someone else. And I think your intuition was telling you that, and you kind of, that's what kind of woke you up to what was going on, that you started to pay attention to your intuition. You might have been married to them, either that or you were planning to marry them. Under the Four of Wands is the King of Swords. This is possible air energy, which would be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. In your chart, in their chart. But this is, in your energy, this is about the truth. And it's almost like you were blocking seeing the truth for a bit. This King of Swords is right next to the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is traditional values and traditional morals, and it's right under the High Priestess. So I think your intuition was telling you that this, this relationship is, and you were kind of blocking that intuition for a while, but you couldn't ignore it any longer, that this was not going where you wanted it to go. So either you were already married or you're expecting to be married in a committed relationship. The Hierophant is the card for Taurus. Taurus might be in your chart or might be around this reading. The Hierophant is sitting right next to the Three of Cups. This is entertaining with people. With it being under the Devil card and right next to the Hierophant, sometimes this can be a reunion, but I don't think so. They may try to come back, but if they do, it's not going to last. Because I see some other cards here. But they may have been entertaining someone else. So, yeah, they might have been playing around, so to speak. So, under the King of Swords is the Justice card. This is in their energy now. So, them blocking their truth. The Justice card is the card for Libra. So far you have two cards that can signify Libra. It could be in somebody's chart. But this is about them getting rebalanced. They are in self-protection mode. They're becoming rebalanced. They're moving forward. They have their sword up. They're still on guard. They're very much in self-protection mode. And they're like balanced. But this Ten of Cups that sits right next to the Justice card, I don't think they want it. They're blowing up the whole idea of the Ten of Cups. And that is a happy, love-filled relationship, which is right under the Hierophant. They're blowing that idea totally out of the water. They are becoming themselves, and they are getting balanced. They're hopefully learning their spiritual lesson. And there is a tower moment as far as this Three of Cups goes, because you're not in the picture anymore. And so this Three of Cups was blown out of the water. This tower moment. We've got the Devil card, the Three of Cups, and the tower moment. So that's what I see here. Wow. So Pisces, that was your reading. And I thank you for watching Universal Guidance.